What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the lab with another quest build. I've been wanting to bring y'all this blueprint for a while. For those of you looking for an absolute monstrosity of a big man hatch, looking to dominate and conquer both ends of the wood, this build really could be for you. It's an absolute freak of nature physically. It's going to be big, it can dunk everything, great defense and rebounding ability, with a super gruesome rare name. It has shades of Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, and Wilt Chamberlain. This is the Diamond Paint Beast. I first seen this build name within like the first week of the game dropping, and I had it in the chamber, but at the same time other people made some videos on it. But I went back and refastened it at 7'1". So let's jump right in. You're going to be a true big. There's a lot of Wilt Chamberlain in this build. You're going to be 7'1", 258 pounds, with a maxed out 7'11" wingspan. This dude's going to eat 24/7, 7'11". And you know we're going body shape built because we want to be menacing on the wood. This is going to be more of a Wilt Chamberlain type diamond paint beast and not so much Shaquille O'Neal. But follow along to a T with these attributes to get this name. It's not super difficult, but it is a hot build. We're going to make our close shot to a 91. A lot of these are going to be badge threshes. We're going to get our driving layup to an 82. A lot of the rumors of Wilt Chamberlain being the absolute freakiest of natures, you know, he had incredible leaping ability, so you're going to max out your driving layup. You're going to max out your driving dunk to an 84 to get those contact dunks. Not big man contact dunks, just pro contact dunks. That's why we're going weight and wingspan what it is. But then we're going to get our standing dunk to a 90. That's going to give us those elite big man contact dunks. And that's going to be huge for this build, especially dunking all over any peanut that comes within our sight of our plate. Then we're going to get our post control to an 86. That's going to give you 28 finishing badges. You can really catch the ball and dunk it from anywhere on the wood. Your standing dunk's going to be crazy. When you get it down low, you're going to be able to have Hall of Fame post spin, gold drop stepper, gold back down, and then you can just straight up standing dunk on anyone outside of like a defensive anchor or an interior defending build. The 28 finishing badges is hot. Shooting wise, we don't have a 3-ball on this build, nor did Wilt and Shaq, but you're going to have a 77 midi. That's going to be plenty hittable, so you can actually space the floor, you know, creep into that short corner a little bit, catch it at the top of the key on the elbow, do some things inside the arc, but you're not going to be standing as a cone like in the corner or anything, because you don't have that 3-ball on this build, which is fine. And we're going to get our free throw to a 55, so a little bit of hack Shaq in this build. But we did want to have at least a little bit shooting ability, and you're going to get 10 shooting badges. You can get Hall of Fame slippery off ball, some gold volume shooter. So it's not going to be a liability where, you know, sometimes when you're playing with a teammate who absolutely cannot shoot, who punch shooting, it can be difficult to kind of, you know, feed off their play style if they're kind of clogging the paint. This isn't necessarily a paint clogger, but it's a very traditional behemoth big man build. Not what these kiddos are doing in today's era of basketball. You know, you have 7-footers isoing, taking step back threes. Nah. We're not doing that on this build. We're going to go play homegrown, grown man basketball on the block, but you do got that midi to step out. And then to get the Diamond Paint Beast name, you're going to need that pass accuracy to an 86. That's going to be the badge thresh as well. And then we're going to get our ball handle to a 54, another badge. We're punting speed with ball. I've noticed in this game, playing on my 2-way diamond big, I punted speed with ball, and it kind of simplifies the game for you. No ISO-centric mindset. When I get the pill, I don't automatically put it on the ground trying to, you know, go opposite of my defender closing out on me, which is you see a lot in the play styles. When you get the ball, you know, you can be stationary, you can triple threat, like they teach the young guns. I don't know if they still teach that these days. A little triple threat action, scan the floor, see what the defense is giving you, and then make a play off of that. And that 86 pass accuracy, you're going to be throwing darts with Hall of Fame dimer all along the wood. And then defensively, to get this name, we're going to get our interior defense to an 85. We're going to get our perimeter defense to a 58. Going to be a badge thresh. We're going to get our steelies to a 62. We're going to get our block to an 83, so you're going to be plenty regular down low to get some blocks and anchor the paint. Then we're going to get our defense and offense rebounds to an 86. The Paint Beast name the last few years has really been high offense and defensive rebound, interior defense, and then finishing down low. Now we get that Diamond Paint Beast name, so we're adding pass accuracy to this name. And then your midi at a 77 is going to be hot because people are going to see Diamond Paint Beast and they're not going to really guard you on the perimeter. They're going to think you can't shoot, which is great for this build. A little bit of a catfish, but Wilt Chamberlain had a nice midi fade, which Michael Jordan actually took from. So Wilt's got that nice little mid-range game, but defensively, all the shades of this build really eat. You're going to be able to rebound, you're going to be able to play good interior defense and 26 defensive badges. If you +4, get that to a round number of 30, that can even be more gruesome. I would probably say you should put the +4 on playmaking to make this even more of a playmaking type paint beast. But as your build, you can do whatever you want. In physicals, we're going to get our speed to a round number of 60. We're going to max out our acceleration. We're going to get our strength to a 76, get our vertical to a 75, and then put the rest on stamina to an 81. For those of you who like to add a little bit more stamina, you might be able to play around, maybe punt steelies, or drop the driving layup. Some of the things that can kind of be taken with a grain of salt on this build are maybe some driving layup. You can drop the driving dunk, but you really need that high close shot, standing dunk, and 86 pass accuracy, high interior defense, and high rebounding to get this name Diamond Paint Beast. To me, one of the coolest names in the game. If you look at the all-time rosters list, you have some of the all-time greats, Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, with this archetype name, and I think it could really eat in the right hands. Going over to takeover, you have interior defense, rebounding, and post take. We're going to go advanced post moves, and then glass clearing dimes. And you're going to end up with one of the rarer names in all of NBA 2K23. I actually have not ran into one of these at the city. I have seen some other videos on it, but there you go. There's Wilt Chamberlain. There you have it, the Diamond Paint Beast. Absolutely gruesome name. I think in the right hands, this could be an absolute cornerstone, a centerpiece for any rec team or even pro-am. Having a big man with an 86 pass, actually having a diamond big man, is really going to separate the good teams from the great teams, because now you can incorporate that center position within all of your offense, that chess piece that can dime all around the wood, Arvydas Sabonis, Vlade Divac. You're gonna be able to dump it to him wherever you want, and you don't have a 3-ball in this build, but you're not a liability stepping out. You're gonna be able to draw the big man defensively outside the paint, let your other teammates eat, and then when you have diming in the name, it creates this, contagious pass first play style amongst your teammates. Hopefully, at least that's what it would do. Anyway, what do you guys think of the name? What would you change? Is this build worth investing that hard-earned BC in? Let me know down in the comments below. You know what time it is. Quest Sparrow.